Welcome to participate MOL FSRU Terminal Hong Kong Limited MFT Health, Safety and Environmental Induction Training. This is the content of training and we will discuss this item one by one. All MFT staff and the contractors should attend this training before commencement of work at jetty. So the refresher training will be done every year. The induction training should be complete 3 days in advance before the first time going to jetty. So please notify by email to our jetty HSE manager after the completion. First, if you want to entrance to jetty, so you need to follow our requirements step by step. First, the contractor send the application to MFT relevant onshore team, and then MFT will share the online HSE induction training or for visitor or for the contractor. Linked to the sent to the contractors, they should attend the training and submit the relevant document to MFT 3 days in advance. MFT will send the access request to HKLTLPFSO or DPFSO for approval 48 hours in advance. And then HKLTLPFSO or DPFSO will send the approval list to MFT. MFT will arrange the passenger boat to jetty and notify the contractors the schedule. Let's go to the induction project information. This is the first offshore LNG terminal project in Hong Kong and operated by Hong Kong LNG Terminal Limited. We call it HKLTL. MFT is responsible for the jetty operation and maintenance. There is FSRU vessel, which is the world's largest with an overall length of 345 meters and an LNG storage capacity of 26 and 3,000 meter cube. The vessel is moored at the jetty of the FSRU terminal and is used to receive, store, and regasify LNG. LNG supplied to CLP Power Plant Backpoint Power Station and Hong Kong Electric's Lama Power Station through 2 separate subsea pipelines. We would like to introduce our MFT organization. General Manager is Otto-san, and the Deputy General Manager Im-san, and Commercial Manager Oka-san. We have Administrative Officer under Oka-san. She is Rosanna. For SEQ side, we have Rachel. She is the jetty SEQ Manager. For Operation and Maintenance side, we have Alan. He is the jetty O&M Manager. And there is 2 teams under Alan. We have jetty maintenance team. Tim is our jetty maintenance manager, and Frankie is his subordinate jetty maintenance supervisor. For operation side, we have Keith. He is the jetty operation manager, and there are 3 different disciplines: control and instrumentation team, mechanical team, electrical team. These are the offshore jetty operations and maintenance team. We would like to introduce the policy in the jetty side. So we have SEQ policy, safety, health, and environmental policy. We will commit to continuous improvement in the process to manage safety, health, and environmental performance, and also contributes to continuity of the company by the systematic control and prevention and the elimination of hazards. We will do the continuous work towards the zero incident and no damage of the environment. and comply with the health and safety and environmental governing regulations as a minimum requirement. We have the target in 2023 is 0 accident or incident occurs and 0 environmental incident or spillage occurs. For our quality policy, we will review and improve both our procedure and operations continually, achieve the goals of 0 contamination and no disruptions to customer, review our goals and objectives annually, and demonstrate visible commitment, enforcement, and the provisions of appropriate resources to implement this policy by the line managers. In our 2023 quality target, delivery on time, 0 contaminations, and 0 service interruptions is our target. For the alcohol and drugs policy, all employees and other persons who work or visit to MOL FSRU Terminal Hong Kong are not permitted to consume alcohol and other controlled drugs. They must take the responsibility for ensure health and safety of themselves and others by ensure no alcohol or other drugs to endanger their own safety or the safety of others at the workplace. Attend the medical exam, and also there will be a random test for the alcohol and drugs per request. There is a no smoking policy. Smoking is prohibited at jetty. Smoking is only allowed at the designated smoking areas are designed by terminal. Here is the general layout of the terminal. So we will use either MD1 or MD6 as the embarking or parking point. After that, you can use the walkway route through MD1 to MD3 and relate to BD1, or from MD6 and then route through the walkway to BD3. To access FSRU, you can use the gangway which is located at BD2. And don't forget, go to the FSRU register point. There is a general duty for the employer under FSRU Ordinance Section 6A. The general duties of employer: he needs to ensure health and safety at work of all persons employed by him and at the industrial undertaking, ensure safety and absence of risk of health in connection with the use, handling, storage, and transport of articles and substance, provide of such information, instruction, training, and supervision and is necessary, maintain any part of industrial undertaking which is safe and with the risk to health and provisions of maintenance of means of access to and egress from it and that safe and without such risk. There is also general duty for the employee under the FNIU Ordinance Section 6B. General duties of employee: take reasonable care of the safety and health of himself and other person who may be affected by his act or omissions at work. Be considerate. Understand the risk at work. And don't do the stupid things like the hall pace. Obey and comply with the safety rules and the procedure. So all staff and the contractors workers, all persons should hold a valid certificate like the green card, blue card, CWRC for the contractor workers only, and the trade card regarding to the trade of the contractors workers. Required to comply with all relevant statutory requirements, HKLT requirements and regulations, and directions given by MFT arising from such law, rules, and regulations. Required to carry personal gas detector when working at jetty. After you arrive to jetty, either MD1 or MD6, you need to lock your electronic device and lighter to the locker when unpacking at jetty. Keep the key and collect back your belongings when leave. There are some actions prohibited to do at jetty regarding to our general in-house safety regulations. No eating or drink, no photo or video taken, no smoking, no alcohol, no electronic device or mobile phone to use, no naked frame, no weapons, no fishing and swimming. You would know the chemical labeling when you're attending a green card training. And also in here, we would like to introduce the GHS label. Maybe you could find it in the jetty, which is show the hazards of the substance or that area. So explosive, flammable, oxidizer, this is gas cylinder, corrosive, toxicity, environmental harmful, and harmful to the ozone, and harmful to the health. Our workplace is in the LNG terminal, and we should use non-sparking tools. These non-sparking tools are made by beryllium copper arrows, copper aluminium arrows, bronze, mono, or titanium. So before you take in the passenger board, you need to wear the below PPE. Safety helmet with white train strip. MFT will wear the white color, and contractor will wear the yellow color. Safety shoes, uniform, which is 100% cotton with anti-static functions, and life jacket. When you have the normal work at jetty, please wear the compulsory PPE. Safety helmet with white shaped train strip, safety goggles, protective gloves, safety shoes, uniform, which is 100% cotton with anti-static function. Okay, before you work, check the work instruction and risk assessment to ensure the related PPE are worn. Check the PPE is in good condition and used properly. Replace the PPE if damaged. Wear following PPE if needed: ear protectors, face shield, safety harness with 2 lanyard, mask, and the APTV 20R flash protective gloves when you go to the high voltage area. Okay. When you hear the emergency alarm, stop all work, including all running machines and equipment. Do not run, stay calm and also stay in the upwind position. Follow the instruction and emergency procedure. Move quickly but orderly to the master point. Proceed towards to the designated master point and calm yourself. If trained, clean up the minor spillage immediately with the available spillage response kits. MFT members extinguish the minor fire immediately with fire extinguisher. There are portable dry powder fire extinguisher, portable carbon dioxide fire extinguisher, which is for the electrical and instrument fires. By using pull the pin, aim the base of the fire, squeeze the leveler, swing side to side to extinguish the fires. Okay. When you hear the emergency alarm, Stop all work, including all running machines and equipment. Do not run, stay calm and also stay in the upwind position. Follow the instruction and emergency procedure. Move quickly but orderly to the master point. Proceed towards to the designated master point and calm yourself. If trained, clean up the minor spillage immediately with the available spillage response kits. MFT members extinguish the minor fire immediately with fire extinguisher. There are portable dry powder fire extinguisher, portable carbon dioxide fire extinguisher, which is for the electrical and instrument fires. By using pull the pin, aim the base of the fire, squeeze the leveler, swing side to side to extinguish the fires. There is the emergency escape route. Choose the primary means of escape route and the master point, which is go through the gangway to FSRU. And the second route is go to either MD1 through the walkway from MD3 to MD1 or walk through MD4 to MD6. MD6 and MD1 is our second master point. So here are the secondary means of escape to MD1 and MD6. The master points are at the lower deck of MD1 or MD6. Don't forget to account yourself to your supervisor. He or she should report to our MFT staff by walkie-talkie or our MFT staff who already is standby there, and you can make the account of yourself to him. There is the escape way at BD1 to BD3 at top deck. In case you could not go to FSRU side, you can use the walkway on both sides to reach BD1 or BD6. In case, if the primary and secondary means of escape are not possible, escape trees and the life rafts at BD1 and BD3 will be utilized for the evacuation. This is the escape way at BD1 to BD3 at the lower deck. And this is the escape routes from MD1 to MD3 and MD4 to MD6 at the top deck level. You could find this alarm system at jetty: gas alarm with yellow lighting, fire alarm with red lighting, and the speaker are installed at the noisy areas. Under the normal condition, they will not hear any alarm, tone, or see the flashing light. In case of fire, you will find that 1 second on and 1 second off, and the flashing red light. If there is gas leakage, sound continues and flash yellow light. Prepare the evident platform alarm, continuous constant amplitude tone with varying frequency with orange blinking. For men overboard, phelon blast from the ship on. Keep calm when you find any incident or accident happen and report immediately. MFT mandated reporting all types of incident or accident irrespective of the severity. All incidents shall be informed to jetty CCR. In general, the incident site shall not be disturbed until the clearance announced by the jetty lead. In the event of accident involving another person, do not try to rescue if you are not trained and equipped. Initiate the rescue immediately, and MFT will follow no-brain policy. But hitting the incident is treated as breach of MFT in-house regulation. In case there is any incident or accident happen, report to jetty lead immediately. Contractors' representatives notify jetty lead, and jetty lead will activate the corresponding emergency response plan. And also he will notify jetty O&M manager, HKLTL, and FSRU master. Jetty O&M manager will updating with our general manager, and general manager will report to HKLTL. Request SBV for assistance if need. Update and keep communication with jetty O&M manager is necessary. And here is our emergency contact list. So this list will be displayed at jetty CCR and also SIE. For the control of work, permit to work is required for working at our terminal. We have cold work permit, hot work permit, confined space, electrical work for low voltage and high voltage, work at height, and lifting. So the staff or contractor should send the permit requisition email to MFT maintenance team 1 day in advance if permit to work is required. One copy will be kept at jetty CCR and the other one will be displayed on the relevant workplace. And we have the lockout takeout system, LOTO. It is for isolation of the energy. Is to avoid any energy sources, either mechanical, electrical, process, hydraulic, or others. So it is not allowed to remove the lock without MFT permissions, and all respective teams shall be responsible for implementing and comply with the required system. If you see the system is under lock, and then you should not operate or should not remove it without MFT approval. We should comply with our environmental management requirement all the time. Any oil, chemical spillage must be contained by collected by detrays or open pitchblack clothes, and eventually cleaned up and disposed by the registered chemical waste collector. HSE manager may advise the specific waste disposal methods for chemical waste disposal, and also there is a leakage kit for handling the small leakage of the chemical or oils. Under no circumstance the product, other oils or chemicals shall be drained into the sea. So keep your workplace clean and tidy all the time, and collect back the garbage before you leave. And also beware that all pitchblack capable of handling stained water must either be drained or disposed to prevent the mosquito beating. You could access to FSRU by go through the gateway at BD2 dock deck and go to the registration counter and get a visitor card and display with you all the time when you are at FSRU. Return this visitor tag before you leave. Thank you for your participation. Should you have any questions or suggestions, please feel free to contact our jetty HSE and by the following email address. And don't forget to fill in the attendance record and also the quiz. Thank you very much. See you on the jetty.